The world is changed by your example, not your opinion. Paul Coelho. Today, I want to talk about something that transcends all walks of life. Something that every leader, dreamer, and change maker must embody. The call to action is simple yet profound. Be the example, not the exception. In a world often divided by differences and distracted by excuses, being the example means standing tall in your integrity, values, and actions. It's about showing what's possible, not just for yourself, but for everyone watching. Too often, we hear stories of success framed as exceptions. The one who made it against all odds, or the rare person who defied the system. While those stories are inspiring, they subtly imply that greatness is reserved for a select few. But let me tell you this, greatness is not reversed. It's not a privilege of the few, but a possibility for anyone willing to embrace it. By being the example, you show others that what you've achieved is not a fluke, it's a blueprint. Being the example means living authentically and leading with purpose. It requires you to align your values with your actions so that your life becomes a testimony to what's possible when you choose courage over comfort. When you are the example, you invite others to rise to their potential. You become a mirror reflecting what they could achieve if they too committed to their dreams and overcame their fears. However, being the example doesn't mean perfection. It's not about pretending you have it all figured out. Instead, it's about being real, showing your struggles, your setbacks, and how you rise above them. Vulnerability is a powerful part of being the example. When people see you navigate challenges with grace and determination, they're reminded that obstacles are not roadblocks, but stepping stones. On the other hand, being the exception often creates a false narrative. It says, I did it, but you probably can't. This mindset unintentionally builds walls instead of bridges. The world doesn't need more exceptions. It needs examples. People who lead the way, not because they're extraordinary, but because they make the extraordinary accessible to others. Look at the leaders and innovators who have left their mark. They didn't just carve out unique paths for themselves. They lit the way for others to follow. From teachers to entrepreneurs to activists, their legacy lies in their ability to inspire action in others. Being the example requires a mindset shift. You must believe that your life, no matter how ordinary it seems, can serve as a model of possibility for someone else. Start by asking yourself, what do I want to embody? What values, behaviors, and attitudes do I want others to see in me? Self-reflection is the first step to becoming the example. Once you have clarity, the next step is consistency. Being the example is not a one-time act. It's a daily commitment. It's about showing up as your best self, even when it's inconvenient or difficult. Remember, consistency builds trust. People are more likely to follow an example they see in action over time than one they hear about occasionally. Another essential aspect is humility. Being the example is not about seeking attention or recognition. It's about serving a higher purpose and empowering others through your actions. When you live as an example, you empower people to believe in their potential. You show them that their dreams are achievable, that their voice matters, and that their contributions are valuable. You may not realize it, but someone is always watching. Whether it's your children, your colleagues, or your community, your actions are influencing someone's choices, someone's beliefs, and someone's future. Think about the mentors and role models in your life. Their impact didn't come from words alone, but from how they lived. Their example planted seeds of possibility in you. Now, it's your turn. You have the power to be that for someone else. Your courage, your resilience, and your authenticity can spark a chain reaction of inspiration. Being the example means living with intention, not settling for mediocrity and refusing to take shortcuts that compromise your integrity. It's about leaving a legacy of character and conviction. So I challenge you today, stop waiting for others to lead. Stop looking for excuses to hold back. Instead, step forward as the example you wish to see in the world. Remember, every great movement begins with individuals who dared to be the example. Whether it's in your family, your workplace, or your community, you can be the spark that ignites change. So as we come to the end of this journey together, let me remind you that the call to be the example, not the exception, is both a privilege and a responsibility. The world is desperate for people who are willing to live with purpose, authenticity, and courage. People who choose to pave the way for others instead of hoarding their success as a rare anomaly. Being the example isn't about perfection. It's about progress, persistence, and passion. It's about showing others what is possible when you commit to a vision, even when the road is unclear or the obstacles seem insurmountable. When you choose to be the example, you embody hope for those who feel lost, strength for those who feel weak, and direction for those searching for a way forward. Your life becomes a living testament that greatness is not reserved for the lucky few, but is available to anyone willing to embrace the journey of growth and self-discovery. Each choice you make, whether to persevere through adversity, to act with integrity when no one is watching, or to rise after a failure, is a silent yet powerful invitation for others to do the same. Never underestimate the ripple effect of your actions. The courage you display today could inspire someone tomorrow. The resilience you demonstrate in moments of struggle could ignite the spark of determination in someone who feels like giving up. And the example you set by daring to live boldly and authentically can transform not just your life, but the lives of everyone around you. So I leave you with this challenge. Choose to lead with purpose, even when it's difficult. Commit to being consistent in your actions and values, and inspire others to believe in themselves by showing them what's possible through your example. Go forward and light the way for others, not by being the exception, but by proving that greatness is within reach for all of us, including you. You've got this. Peace and blessings, Dr. O.